Hosea a divine command and a difficult command. He gives him the divine command that's seen in verse number 1 of chapter 3. It says, "Then the Lord said to me, go again, love a woman who is loved by her husband, yet an adulteress, even as the Lord loves the sons of Israel." Good exegesis would suggest that this is the same woman that is found in chapter 1. There is the school of thought that would suggest that this is a different individual. But that would give us a perspective of God that I'm not sure we can truly wrestle with theologically. Because if that be the case, if this is a different woman, that would suggest that Hosea is being prompted by a providential God to go love a woman who's already in a marriage relationship, which would then in turn also cause him to be practicing adultery. So even though the text says a woman, if we read carefully and exegetically clear, it would suggest when he says again, he is arguing now that since the reader already has historical understanding of the account, there is no need to specifically point out her name, Gomer. So he says, go marry a woman who is now an adulteress. Mind you, in chapter 1, he says, go take a woman of harlotry, suggesting because she's in the context of a corrupt community, all of the factors are there for her to be a promiscuous woman. And without question, she does become just what God had already said he would have to marry. She does become a promiscuous woman, but she moves from being promiscuous to being an adulteress. Because the text shows us she moves from being just a woman of harlotry to a woman that commits the act of adultery. The Bible says she has other lovers. Other lovers would suggest more than just one. So she didn't stop at just one other lover. She wanted at least two or more. Now God gives him a divine but difficult command. He says, go again and get your woman, this lady that you're already connected to, and love her, this woman who's loved by her husband, which would suggest that although she has messed up on Hosea, his love has never changed for her. That's what the Bible says. It says, go again, love a woman who is loved by her husband, arguing the position that God demonstrates his love for us in that he pursues us even when we are unfaithful. God pursues us even when we have messed up. Now, I know that many of you have a Sunday morning facade that looks good as if you don't make any mistakes. But if we could leave the sanctuary and follow you home and watch you as you close the door of your domicile, watch you as you pull the blinds of your home, all of us have some problems. All of us have some issues. And I don't care how sanctified and sanctimonious you look sitting in the sanctuary, you still have some stuff that God is working on you. But look at how God treats us. He does not disconnect from us when we become dubious and we become devious in our behavior. But God continues to pursue us and love us despite how we are. That's a reason to shout right there that God still loves me despite the stuff that you don't know about me. You know, it's some folks sitting on the pew with you right now. They have some stuff. If you could read the bubble that's popping up in their head right now, if you could see just how they really are at some time, you probably want to move your seat. But look at what God is doing. He's letting you sit by somebody that's probably just like you. And some of you, if you would just be honest with yourselves, you have to thank God that he has not pulled the cover off of you for who you really are, but he keeps on pursuing you because he had enough evidence on us last night to wipe us out. But he woke us up this morning by his grace and his mercy, saying the reason I got you out of the bed is to give you another chance to get it right with me. That's why I showed up this morning, because I realized that I have some stuff in my life that he's still working on me, and I thank him that he has not pulled the cover off of me. Don't act like I'm the only one someone in this room. Everybody in this room, if you would be real with yourself, God is working on you. You are a work in progress. But look at how he teaches us in the text that I don't care how bad you've fallen or how low you've fallen, my love for you is real. Because the text says that he tells him to go